What's up? Today we're going to be doing more of a chill stream. I will be beatboxing, but also building custom keyboards. I've been into mechanical keyboards for a little bit, and I'm finally deciding to build my own. My brother also wanted one, so I'm going to build him one as well. And I'm probably going to fail at that massively, so you're going to watch me fail at that. But I'm going to be beatboxing the whole time, and feel free to ask me any questions about content creation or beatboxing in general, and I'll be happy to chat about it. What's up, Joni? What's up, Carlos? What up, Lil G? Oh man, I'm out of breath. So I'm going to be real. I love Codfish. I just don't know his stuff well enough to even try to imitate it, and I definitely don't want to butcher his stuff. So I'm not going to be able to do that one for now. But yeah, so how's everyone doing today? I just figured I'd ask that real quick, and then I will probably start building this guy. It's a macro pad. This is a different setup for me, having the camera so low like this and having the desk visual. Normally I haven't done that in my most recent videos. I normally even have the lights off back there and just show all the colors. Did you like the flow on that one? That was fun, right? Yeah. So keyboards is definitely something that's a little strange for me for this channel. I haven't done anything like this on here before. But basically I've been putting them off building them for a long time. So I figured I might as well just do it on stream and beatbox while I'm doing it, right? But for real though, if you guys, I mean, I've been beatboxing for over a decade and been making content for over a decade. So if you have any questions about any of that stuff, I'd love to talk about it, because I know that recently I did a video where I was talking about the state of kind of beatboxing content in general regarding reaction channels. And I thought that was really interesting to talk about, and I really enjoyed doing that. So if you guys have any other topics you have to talk about within the community, I'd love to do so. But real quick, how are we sounding? Are we sounding okay? Are we looking okay? How's it doing? I want to make sure that all of that is good. The first thing I will be building here is a macro pad by Treasure. It's a Type 9. Macro pads are kind of fun, and I'll be using them probably for content creation. I'll be using it to, pre-program stuff, because there's a lot of stuff with like video conversions and stuff that I do after I make something, and I'd like to just make that easier and just click a single button and have it convert all my stuff. Yeah, so I bought these things. Are like everything with the keyboard community is kind of crazy, because it's all group buys. So you buy that, and then you wait like a year, and then it finally shows up at your doorstep. So that's what this is. I waited for a very long time for this. It's kind of a really cool, I don't know, can I do this? Is that a thing? It's kind of a really cool purple, and it's just going to be 9 keys on it, Type 9, and it's going to be really cool. I've never built anything like this before. Comes with a cable that I probably won't use, because I'll probably get something that's not red to go with the purple, because that's a little strange. I'm going to go ahead and put the feet on first, keep going. So I didn't really think about the fact that I have a microphone in my face right now and I'm trying to work down here. It's kind of a mistake, I would think. One thing that I think would be kind of fun to talk about is kind of I would say the rise, more so, the current meta of beatboxing short form content with Tara Stannon, Improver, and Helium, and the music they've been doing. I honestly think it's really cool. And I know that they've been getting some flack recently. I think that's kind of crazy. I guess I get it, people being beatbox purists and whatnot. But I think it's really cool to see them branching out and just kind of, hold on, this is going to take some concentration. Oh, this is going to be a struggle stream, isn't it? I think it's kind of cool seeing them branch out and do their own thing. And plus, they're getting mainstream attention on social media now, which is kind of the main point of creating content, right? You want to be able to get attention with your content. And what Tara Stan is doing, it might be niche for some people, but it's getting mass attention and going viral. And I think he's succeeding on all metrics with that. So it's kind of crazy that people would even say anything negative about that. Plus, content's subjective. Everyone can make the content they enjoy. To a degree. All right, cool. So I got the little rubber feet on. They're kind of a cool little teal. I got to make sure I avoid the reflection in that light. I think for the future, I'll have to try to find some like royalty-free lo-fi music to play in the background of all this. I'm so scared I'm gonna like break the shit. I feel like it's just all PCB boards, and I just don't want to break any of it. I should have got scissors. That was a mistake. Come on. There we go. All right, so a simple little PCB board. This one's actually going to be a really easy build. Nothing crazy about this one at all. Is anyone out there actually like have any interest in mechanical keyboards, or is this just me and you guys are just here and you're being really nice by being here right now? Slow wobs. Yeah. Carlos, to answer your question, sorry, I had to hit the slow wubs first. Yeah, custom keyboards can be kind of expensive. I'm not going to lie to you. It's something where it's like, I guess it can be as cheap or as expensive as you want it. I think some stuff gets kind of stupid crazy in the pricing. And this one, I can tell you the ones I'm going to be building, the individual, it'll be more expensive than I like to admit. But again, it's the first one I've ever built, and probably the only one I'm going to be building for a very long time. So the deal, I got to put the switches in first, don't I, before I screw, yeah. So I think the boards themselves with shipping were about like $130 or something like that. But then you also have to buy switches to put into it, which again, these can be as expensive or as cheap as you want them to be. And then you got to buy keycaps, which again can be as expensive or as cheap as you want them to be. I want a very specific color set. I'm gonna be doing a purple and white, which I think is kind of cool because I didn't realize I had a purple thing here. And so those keycaps were a little pricey. I think it was over $100 for those. And then the switches here, these weren't that bad. I got mine are on the bottom, my brothers are on top, but I got them on Amazon for just like maybe $30, something like that. But I've seen people build keyboards, and those can get stupid really quick. Let's make sure I'm building this right. So it says do the plate, put the switches, and screw things in. So the thing with switches are I spent hours over the last few days doing this. If you want them to sound really good, you got to like lube the switches so they sound, it's more of a smooth click. So it's like, And I had had to do all of these. And that was hours of work and absolutely ridiculous. And I don't recommend anyone to do that. Yo, what up, classic man? I think that's going to be all right. Push it down. That's my first switch I'm ever putting into a PCB board. Super easy. I love that. So yeah. What do you mean you're sorry to hear that my channel's not doing good? I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's a little rough right now, but damn. I mean, I just think the meta's kind of changed and you kind of have to adapt to it. So right now I'm shifting over to short form content because I've been making passion projects, I guess, for this past year, things that like I've truly enjoyed, and like things like me analyzing all of the short form content that's being created on the internet right now with Darnie, Jacob, Klim, Beat Pella House, and I analyzed all that, and that was a really in-depth video that took quite a while because I mean I released weeks worth of shorts to test things out, and then analyzed all the data that I got, created really nice visual graphics, and you know I really enjoyed. Oh shit. No, we're good. I really enjoyed videos like that, but they just didn't... Why is it not going in? They just didn't do very well, which was kind of unfortunate. So, I mean, I'm not stressing that one that much, but so I think what I'm trying to say is I'm shifting over to a new meta right now, and I'm trying to do short form content mainly, but what I'm going to be doing as well is I'm going to be doing live streams, not like this. I mean, this is more of just a chill thing where I can just come on here and chat. But the, oh no, you don't have to worry about it, Henry. You're fine. I mean, like when it comes to YouTube, numbers are very visual. They're out there, right? Like anyone can see the performance that is going on right now with my videos, and it's not fantastic. Why are these not going in? Fuck. But so I'm shifting over to short form content to try to at least get momentum back with that, because I feel like right now everyone's blowing up with short form content. I mean, even since the video that I did where I was analyzing everyone, I mean, Beatbox Klim went from 3 million subscribers, and he's like nearing on 6 million. Beatbox Mighty has like 500,000 now, right? And so it's going kind of crazy with short form. So I'm trying to make sure I can stay consistent on short form at least. And I think short form will give me the outlet to be creative with what I want to do. So I want to do more video work, more videography of it, you know, of beatboxing, while of course doing of course, while doing other content as well. Like I still have ideas regarding. I have a shit ton of ideas for long form content. So many things I want to do, but it is a little scary because I don't know what will do well, because I don't. YouTube's difficult right now, and like I feel like for a while, the YouTube meta kind of shifted over to, this is such a tiny screwdriver. Like that's absolutely ridiculous. YouTube kind of shifted here in the beatbox community to reaction content, right? And let's have to go into the board first. Yeah, whoops. And it shifted over to reaction content recently. And see, look at that. The purple with the purple switches looks sick. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I feel like everything shifted to reaction content recently, right? And I haven't seen a whole lot of, I guess, creative beatboxing content as of recent. I think the only people that I'm seeing do it consistently right now is like Tara Stannon, Helium, and Improver. And I love seeing that. I wish we could bring back more stuff like Collapse used to do. He's been pursuing more music right now, it looks like, though. But I'd love to see him come back with some of his creative content ideas. And I want to keep doing ideas too, like when I did all the Helium stuff and the No Lips challenge. That stuff is a lot of fun, and I would like to go back and do that. I can't get these screws in; it's ridiculous. But I don't know. I don't. Like I said, Bush Beatbox is coming up again. I feel like that's where I've filmed. I cannot get these. I'm just gonna beatbox real quick while I try to get these screws in. Ha, see, here's the deal. When you talk, you are, using too much brain power to try to think about what you're going to say next. And when you beatbox, it's very subconscious. So I was able to get the screws in while beatboxing, is my point. yeah, so when it comes to Bush Beatbox Battle and filming more like kind of collaborative content, I would enjoy doing that. I think it'd be a lot of fun to go back to that event and film some more. I know they had an event like today, this weekend in North Carolina. But I don't know. Right now, I feel like I don't see a whole lot of creative beatboxing content, which I guess technically means there's an entire opening to create that content. But I don't know. I guess it just scares me to do it a little bit and to branch out from what I'm familiar with, because like I did a tutorial where I taught all the basics for beginners. Because I mean I've taught those sounds individually, but I never packaged it up like that, like for beginners. So I wanted to do that, and there we go. The macro pad is done. This was the first one. This was the easy one. I did this to like dip my toes into it, but it's gonna get very. Oh, that's kind of fun. Let's do a little sound. I don't have keys on it though. I'll just hit the switches. Whatever. No. I will be doing actual typing tests later, but this is done. I'll put caps on it later. I have a bunch of artisan keycaps. If you guys aren't familiar with those, it's like those are where it's like stupid expensive. But I have a bunch of like Pokemon like artisan keycaps, and I think I'm gonna put those on this, and that's gonna be a lot of fun. So I finally built that. That's been in my closet, sitting there for I don't know how long. It's like an embarrassing amount of time. So let's see. I don't know. I don't think beatboxing is slowly dying. I don't agree with that. I just think maybe the interest has died down, because I know that there was a lot of interest during the height of COVID. Everyone was staying at home, and my numbers were peak at that point too. I just unfortunately wasn't creating as much content at that time. But so yeah, I mean, like I don't think beatbox is necessarily dying. I think it's just we're just kind of in a vacuum and no one's really creating content. Because like think about it, right? If we had a bunch of creative beatboxing content, it would just generate more viewership around it right now, and it would benefit everyone. So if like all the beatboxing content creators high key just like worked together and was like, hey, I'm gonna make a video on this, let's do something similar, and then it was like at that point everyone would start to feed each other views, and that would be very beneficial. But like right now it's just kind of like what I talked about in my reaction video where I was talking about reaction content, and it's just like Swiss Beatbox uploads a GBB video and then 15 beatboxers make a reaction to that video. But that's like kind of like the extent for the most part. Like I still see stuff pop up. Like Shogo's still creating awesome stuff. Shogo's been always killing it, but he's like known for his music, right? And so he's making music content. And I feel like that's kind of what I'm starting to see more of, at least within the community. It's like, like Tara Stannon's doing his music covers, and people are just loving it for just musicality of it. I hate the word musicality. It's such a goofy word. It's just music. But everyone associates it with melody and whatnot. Well, I can tell you that people are bringing it to the mainstream level. I mean, again, I've said it like 10 times, but like Tara Stan is doing that, and Improver and Helium. They're all managing to, and even Vatang, I'm going to butcher that name. It was really cool to see him come back and Taurus to do his audio, because that was great. I loved hearing that. It just was like, again, when things go mainstream, it's typically because it's just generally appealing, like to the general audience. Like general audiences don't get really impressed with like outside of like, whoa, how does he do that? But they care more like more just like basic melody they can follow. So when he's doing stuff like that, it's very intelligent. Yeah, I would agree that right now it's like, I would say beatboxing content kind of stems into this right now. It's mainly like we have battles, we have wild cards, and we have eliminations, like kind of all the stuff involving a battle. Outside of that, though, we kind of just have reactions, and then I'll see like occasional videos from people that are creative. Like Remix is still doing really creative stuff. I'd love to collab with Remix at some point. He's still doing really creative stuff, and what I want to do, I actually have a really good idea for a stream. I'm not going to say it right here, but I think it'd be really cool. I have a lot of good, again, I'm going to double back to that. I have a lot of good ideas for content and streams. I'm just a very slow editor and producer, right? So I'll be in production on a video for far too long, when in reality it takes other people really quick. I just need to hire an editor. So if anyone knows an editor, DM me on Instagram or something, because that'd be awesome. Because that's just kind of what I'm lacking right now. If I had an editor or a thumbnail artist, I think that would speed things up. But I've gotten pretty good at my thumbnails. I'm not going to lie to you. Like, if you look at my thumbnails from years ago, oh, they were so bad. But now they're so much better, and I'm really happy with it. Yeah, dude, I used to beatbox in lobbies too, and that was an idea that I think it'd be fun to kind of double back to that with like live streams. So like go on live streams and like try to beatbox to people in lobbies, like whether it be like Overwatch or just any popular game. I just play Overwatch, so that's kind of why I say that. Even though I know Overwatch is so toxic and be a terrible lobby to beatbox in, but I get the idea though. I think it'd be fun. I got introduced to beatboxing because a friend of mine back in high school taught me how to do My Humps by the Black Eyed Peas, and then I just looked it up on YouTube and I saw Reaps 1, and then I saw the tutorials from Looperman back at the time, and I just fell in love with it. Wow, wow. All right, so this is all trash, so I'm going to get rid of that. And we're going to beatbox real quick, and then we're going to move into, oh God, which one is this? No, live streaming in any lobby. Live streaming in lobbies I feel like isn't that risky in regard to, I don't know, I always like am mind blown when I see people like Remix and stuff doing live streams. My hair is terrible. When I see people doing live streams on like Ome TV or Omegle, like that's insane. I would never do that. You never know what visual is going to pop up next, and then boom, banned. That's crazy. Not a shot. I don't know. Because I know that in the past I've done a lot of like Omegle videos, but Omegle's gone, and I don't know if I want to do Omegle again. I have ideas for like an Ome TV. I think it might be fun to try once or twice, but I don't know if I want to like get heavy back into that. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing here. I might be like pausing and looking at the screen because I have a build guide up to my right real quick, because I'm gonna totally butcher the hell out of this. I kind of like this case that it comes in. It's kind of like a fun little carrying. I don't know how often people carry their keyboards, but like I guess if you have multiple keyboards, you can store one off in here. So I feel like that's kind of fun. Oh, it looks like we are building my brother's board first. That would be fun. Hopefully I don't screw up your board, dude. Okay, so these things are actually really heavy. I'm not going to lie to you. Hold on. I got to open this up. But I get distracted. I'm very ADD, honestly, and I think that's a massive problem, but it's okay. Okay, so we're gonna be explaining this as we go, because I'm gonna be learning as I go. I have no idea what I'm doing. So this is the Neo 65. It is a board from Qwertykeys, and I've been looking for a small board because right now I have this guy, which is a full size board. It's the one in the thumbnail, and it's a 100% board from Ducky. I think it's a Ducky 2. Ducky one, yeah. It's fine. It has Cherry MX Browns on it, which is really kind of still clicky. But these ones, in theory, should be way more silent and much nicer. But this is heavy because it has like a nice like chrome weight on it. I'm just not going to take off the thingy on it now because I don't want to smudge it. So let's see. Yeah, Overwatch is fun. I'm okay at it. I'm just a support. I can't play anything else at all. Shit, which way was this in? Was it like this? It was like this. Ooh, see, that's kind of like the other thing with Omegle videos. So it all depends on the interactions that you get when you go on there. Okay. So if you look at like Omegle videos that I used to do and you look at the old quality of my stuff, I accepted a lot lower of reactions. So like they could have just been like, oh, that's cool. And I'd be like, good, going with it. But as time went on, my standard for a reaction started to get higher and higher. So for me to like accept a reaction, it took quite a bit. It took like an actual like, oh, that shit, that was crazy or something, right? So it takes longer and longer. And I think the issue with Omegle too, which Omegle's gone, by the way, so you have to like do a supplement like Ome TV, or that's probably the main one. I don't know any other ones, and I probably won't go near them. But it's just, you could be on there for an hour, and in that hour, you could just be great person, great person, great person, great person, or you can be on there for 8 hours straight, and it could be terrible, and then one great person, and then terrible for hours, and it's just like draining. Because like you'll be like, yo, what up? I'm here to beatbox, and they'll be like, yo, I hate you, and you're like, all right, cool, and you move on with your life. It's very demoralizing very fast on Omegle. What's up? Do I still play Phasma? No, I used to play Phasmophobia a lot with my brother, my wife, and then her siblings. We used to play a lot, and I feel like just like any game, it kind of shifts in and out. Oh, hi, Jake, I'm building your keyboard right now. That's my brother. I'm building his keyboard. I should probably stop talking and actually get to work. But the idea here is, one, Omegle's tough. So like when it comes to Omegle, I could be filming 8 hours. I could film upwards. I think I've done 3 days worth of it before, probably for a total of like at least 10 to 12 hours. But then you have to edit through all that footage. Normally, I have like a system at least where I will, as soon as I get a clip, as soon as I get a good like reaction, I end the clip. So I know at the end is kind of like the clip that you want. But sometimes you have funny filler clips in the middle, so you still kind of have to like go through it all. All right, we ended up doing palm plates because I remember I thought they sounded pretty good. So that's going to be that. When it comes to keyboards, very minor things change the sound. Like there's like aluminum versions of this, carbon fiber, a whole bunch of different things. I went with this because I like the sound of it. I still have absolutely no idea what I'm doing here. So we'll figure that out. This is going to be a Bluetooth keyboard too, so I have a little dongle for that. Dongle? I don't know. It's a funny word. What's up, bunny? Oh, I hate these bags. It's a pain in the ass. So yeah, I think that's my answer on Omegle, is that I wouldn't mind doing it again. I just think it's, I don't know, I'm 30 now. I don't know if I want to go on Omegle. Like, I don't know. I can't get him out of the damn bag. We're just going to cut this shit. Got it. I don't want to like actually hurt myself. Do you like getting good reactions from people who have experience on beatboxing? So I think the answer is definitely both, right? I think they're two separate kind of enjoyment out of getting reactions like that. So as a beatboxer, getting a reaction from like, you know, a known beatboxer, just any beatboxer in general, that's a different kind of like nice, right? Because like they understand the technical aspects behind what you're doing and they understand the difficulty of it. And so like if you do something crazy, their appreciation means a lot. But at the same time, when you get a reaction from general public or anyone who's not a beatboxer, that's also epic because like, I don't know, most people have never heard actual beatboxing before. So when they hear actual beatboxing for the first time, they're like, wait, what the try not to curse. I curse a lot. There's like, what the fuck? Like, that's crazy. Like, I have no idea like how you did that, right? Because I've never heard it before. I'm just gonna curse. Oh, hi, clown. Thank you. I cannot believe you were the only one to react to my reaction video. But thank you. I appreciate it. I'm trying to keep on the short form content right now because I just feel like short form is kind of where it's at. Do I actually need to cut anything on this or is this fine? I have no, this is where I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Yo, Prime, that's awesome. Damn it, clown. do you think of people? Dude, I mean, people drop out because people drop out. I mean, everyone's got personal lives, right? The thing is, these events get planned so far in advance where it's like, it's very difficult to like fully commit to something that's like a year out, right? You never know what's going to go on. So it's like, I understand. And I mean, things like remix dropping because of a visa issue, you can't control that, right? I mean, I haven't had to deal with any of that at all. So it's like, I don't know exactly what goes on with that. But yeah, I mean, like, that sounds like a challenge. And it's nothing that the events can control or the people can control. So it's just kind of like unfortunate when stuff like that happens. Oh no. Okay, you cannot react live to a chat. You can't do that. You cannot do that. Would you boost in Overwatch? Now, Overwatch, I'm a platinum support. That's all I am. I can't get higher than that. I swear I try and I cannot. I only play Zen, Moira, and Kiri, but I cannot get above plat. Probably because I have a plat mindset. I'm not very good at the game. I don't know what to do. What do I do first? Oh, yes. So I did all these. I got to put the stabilizers in first, right? I got to read my build guide here real quick so I don't screw this up. And again, I'm doing this on live stream, so I force myself to actually do it. But it says like, trim around the stabilizer box, place on top of it. Did they do that?
Keep your clot.
What's up, Technics? Is this Technics, like the Technics? Like the Technics that, like, you know, American beatbox Technics? That'd be fun. I haven't talked to you in a while. Hope you're doing good. I gotta back up here. First off, clowns watching my chat. That's ridiculous. I have not tried VR before. Not that I wouldn't be opposed to trying VR. I think it could be fun. And I think I do want to try to get into, again, like I said, I want to do more stream concepts that I can then convert into like videos, right? So like I have a bunch of ideas. So I've done the beatboxing with gaming here recently where, you know, I trained, and there was another passion project of mine where I just had this idea for years where I was like, I want to play video games with my beatboxing because I saw people do it with like a fucking recorder. And I was like, how the hell do you map a recorder to controls? And so I looked it up and I found a freaking program. I made a whole YouTube video on it. It was crazy. Passion project. Didn't do well. But what I want to do is I want to do live streams where I do that and then I convert those videos I convert those streams, those VODs into actual like full length videos. So I can kind of start duping up the thing. Because a lot of content creators are doing this pipeline where they do live streams. Those live streams I mean, again, like all the reaction content creators are doing the same thing. They stream it all, they cut it all, and they release a billion videos. So I want to do like a multi-stream thing, convert it down to one video. That would be good if I found an editor for that one. And yes, I think that those would be fun things I can do soon, stream-wise. And so maybe VR could be a part of that. I was trying to remember why I started that. Yeah, maybe VR could be a part of that. But I don't know. I have to look into the games I specifically want to do. I have a lot of ideas already. One thing I think would be really cool would be like Guitar Hero, but then there's a whole lot of like music licensing issues with that, so I have to look into that. Let's see. So yeah, so skill level plateauing. What did I do? I trained like Collapse for an entire month. I hit up Collapse and I was like, I made a whole video on that. So if you haven't seen that video, actually that was another like passion project where I had that idea. My hair is sticking up like crazy. My hair's like a really awkward length right now. I need to get it cut. But no, I still feel like that all the time where I feel like I just need to improve. And like a lot of that is just freestyling, exposing yourself to new content, like watching other beatboxers and what they do, trying to learn their techniques. Like right now I'm trying to learn the vocal flip that Inertia and Den do, so I'm working on that right now. It's really difficult. So I'm trying to figure that out. I would still love to learn double voice, but I'm not quite there yet with that. But when you feel like you're plateauing, I think it's a matter of just like I swear to you, okay. So it's like forcing yourself to beatbox. Like sometimes you're like, all right, like, you know, I'll freestyle all day, blah, 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 but giving yourself like a forced session. Like you may not want to beatbox, but then you're like, all right, I'm just going to freestyle for 15 minutes. So once you get into it, like at least for me, like I start grooving. Like I'll just be like, and like I could probably keep that going. I'm trying to like improve on how long I can freestyle for, but once you start getting into the flow of it, you'll start just feeling like you want to beatbox more throughout the day. So I've been trying to force myself to beatbox every day for a certain period of time. That was like the main thing with the Collapse video I did. When I asked him how he trained for GBB, he trained for like 2 hours a day or some crazy shit. I've heard like River did like 8 hours. I don't know how true any of that is. And Vokoda has told me he's done ridiculous like 8 hour, like insane stuff. But Collapse at 2 hours. That was very workable. And like when I asked him, we split it up into a bunch of segments. So I decided to do like 30 minutes of freestyling, 30 minutes of routine work, a bunch of vocal warm-ups and stuff like that. And I feel like that helped me kind of like get in. Because once you start, okay, so if you feel like you're plateauing, adding new sounds to your arsenal, number one. If you can learn new sounds, you open up new combos, right? And by doing that in general, that's just going to help you kind of come up with more stuff and be more creative, right? And you getting inspiration from other beatboxers and other beatboxing videos and content, that's also very good. I'm not building this board at all. And I think for me, when I did the Collapse challenge, it was like I had to beatbox for 2 hours a day, 2 1-hour sessions. And by forcing myself to sit down and freestyle for 30 minutes, I unlocked so many ideas. My recordings on my phone just blew up because I started recording so much. And that gave me ideas for a bunch of other stuff. And then you can turn that into new content. And I also worked on my routines a bit and blah, blah, blah. So I guess my point is just like forcing yourself a little bit to beatbox is definitely something that can help you. By the way, it's actually really cool. I didn't know you could set your phone as a background. So that's my dog. He's sitting over there sleeping. But I didn't know you could set a video as your background. That's kind of fun. See? ADD. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know if that answers your question. I think uninspired is fair. I get that. I'm still trying to freaking finalize routines that I came up with years ago, right? And finish those up. So I totally get your vibe on that one. One person I've seen making a lot of content recently, educational and entertainment, is I'm going to butcher the name, Nazca. He's a French beatboxer, and he just actually uploaded the video recently, just like today, I think, where he made a routine within 5 hours. He gave himself a 5-hour time limit, came up with a routine by the end of it. I think that's pretty sick. And that could be a way. Maybe you give yourself little time constraints, right? Yeah, Max. Yeah, I butchered that. I'm so sorry. I didn't see the L. If you send me a DM on Instagram, and if you have a portfolio, I'd be happy to look at it. That'd be awesome. Forcing yourself could be applied. Yeah, I know that. I don't know. I feel like that's going to be kind of like a mixed bag on people saying like, oh, you shouldn't have to feel forced to beatbox or blah, blah, blah. And that might be true. I just feel like, at least for me sometimes, because I once I started creating content, you spend so much time actually editing and filming and thinking of ideas and scripting, and there's so much involved with it where I feel like I end up a lot of time there and less time on the beatboxing element. So I think that's why, again, if I had time to... are these just two separate ones? Do I not need both? Shit. If I had time to beatbox more by hiring an editor or blah, 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 that would probably be beneficial. Sorry, I have to go to this I keep watching this person's... They're building this keyboard too. They made a video for it, so I'm trying to figure out what they did, because I feel like I'm just missing something here. Because there's two different length bars like this. I know one of them is the space bar. I don't know if like the other one's just like if the space bar is a different length. Maybe I don't need them all. Maybe I just prepared them all for nothing. I'm thinking that might be what it is. Because, yeah, that definitely doesn't fit this. But this one might. Yep. Okay, so that was that. I definitely just messed that one up.
Your clot.
So this is just my office. This is me and my wife's office. That's her desk back there. I just set up some lights behind it. That's all my dog stuff. No, this is a pretty chill office. We actually have to move soon, so I'll be in a new setup here at some point. Yeah, I think I would agree on that too. My wife's the moderator, Cassie Tino. I think I would agree on that element of like just trying to hone your own sounds. That was a big element of my collapse training, and that was I want to screw this up. How do you do it? I'm just really scared I'm gonna break shit. But yeah, no, that was one element of the collapse training. Aha, I got it. That was one element of the collapse training that I focused on, and that was for my vocal warm-ups, I included sound repetition because that was something he says he does a lot. Clearly, collapse is a really clear, like, spit snare. And so he... Come on. I can't push this in. So hold on, let me answer this stuff. So sound repetition, he does that a lot, where he'll go and he'll just repeat that over and over again. So I did that for 10 minutes every day when I did that challenge, or 20 minutes every day? No, 10 minutes every day. And I just, every minute I swapped off sound. So like for the first minute I went and just repeated that and only that. Then I went then and then I went, and like I feel like for me, I was really able to train the muscles for the spit snare and the kiss snare. Obviously, mine's not as clean as collapse, but I really need to figure out how to get this pushed in there. Sorry, give me a second. Fuck you. Ow. Bitch. I got it. I did it. I don't understand. Oh, shit. Is that wrong? Fuck. I think it's wrong. Why would that be wrong, though? Hold on. I think I messed up. Did I mess up? Because I think they're supposed to be off. Are they on the thing?
Beat your clot. Yeah.
No, I'm right. I'm right.
Your clot.
To answer your question, what do I do for a living? So I was a software developer for 7 years. And then recently, as of last year, I decided to try this full time. I guess what the answer was, is it going well? And right now, it's hard. Content creation is very difficult, so I was trying to get my numbers back up, which is why we're going back to short form content. Sorry, I need to get these. Oh, what the hell do these do? I feel like I screwed something up here. I feel like this is not right. I feel like this is not right at all. But why do they not include any pictures of this? Unless it is right? Sorry, guys. You're going to have to bear with me for 10 seconds while I figure out what I did to screw this up. Or if I'm just like overthinking it and I actually didn't screw it up at all, which is completely possible. I actually don't think I screwed it up at all. I think it's completely fine. I think I'm just stupid. Okay. I think I'm completely fine. I think I'm just stupid. So technically right now, the answer is I'm doing content creation for a living. And it's been a challenge so far. So we're trying to get those numbers up and get that rolling. How many of these do I need to put in? It's like, is it shift, enter, shift, bop, bop? The fuck are those? they don't really have they have like a video that shows it, but they don't show exactly which ones I need to be doing. Oh, I can see it. I can see what they did. Okay, we're good. I understand what I'm doing now. Yeah, so I guess I'll just jump back to this real quick until I have another question. These are stabilizers, and you have to put them in. These are for like the space bars and stuff. So I kind of like pre-prepped these because you have to kind of like grease them up and stuff. So I did that first, and now I'm kind of trying to get everything pieced together on this board. Fuck, I need a paper towel or something. Rough. Fuck. Can you go down? Okay. It's like I can never get the second one down. It's always a pain in the ass. Okay. I really hate fixing my hair because my hair looks like shit underneath. She built hers upside down. I guess I'm just gonna follow what the video's doing. What do you mean hitbox? I don't know what that means. DM. Yeah, when it comes to just improving basics, like here's the deal, right? Most of it's just gonna have to be with time. And I know that kind of sounds stupid, but like the reality is like building up your skill sets and everything is just going to take time. So that's not her. Oh, that's right. So like for me, hey bitch, fucker. Okay, these are really difficult to freaking place in here. Like, why would they make something so difficult? It's so fragile. I did not break it. I had to keep making sure. Carlos, I'm super impressed you're still here. I'm just struggling this entire time, and you're just watching me struggle. It's hysterical. It's just like once the one side goes in, it's just difficult to get the other side down. Ow, it's like bending my... Why did I cut my nails before this? That was a mistake. Let me tell you that. That was a mistake. All right, I apparently should never do this ever. Ever, 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 because I'm terrible at this. What's up, buddy? You waking up? What you doing? Do you want to come say hi to the stream?
Ja, klar.
This is not working. I cut my nails prior, and this is a mistake. What if I did... No, it's going to stab the shit out of it. No, it's flat. Haha. I'm being smart now.
Ja, klar.
I know. What was I even answering? I don't even remember what I was doing. This is what happens. I'm telling you. I just try to do this, and I'm just going to break it. It's a fucking nightmare. All right. Let's do this. Okay. Haha. Okay, that was a lot easier this time. Okay, so now with the board, I have all the stabilizers put in, which is all the stuff for the switches and the getting better basics takes time. Yeah. So at the end of the day, basics just take a hot minute. For me, you could watch videos of me even a few years into beatboxing, and my basics were not very good. I still think they have a shit ton of room to be improved on, but at the end of the day, it's like it just kind of improves with time and how much practice you put into it yourself. Like if you're sitting there every day and you're like, and you do that for like an hour, your kicks are going to get freaking phenomenal because you're learning how to like perfect them. Because each time you go, you hear it and you hone the sound and how you want it, and they'll just get better. Can I sing? I would say no. My wife would say I have the ability to sing. I'm not trained at singing though. I would love to learn how though. My sister-in-law has offered to give me free vocal lessons multiple times, and I probably should take her up on the offer, considering being able to sing would help out a lot, like a lot. And I've never done it before, so the reality is I probably should just sing. I'm saying streaming, so I'm thinking about streaming. I was thinking about how long the stream is going, and I realized I can't. Oh, I've been going for an hour. I'm not even done with the board yet. This is a nightmare, guys. What's up? What's up, Nerf God? Oh, dude, I used to have so many Nerf guns. Fucking love Nerf guns. Okay, so I think I have to... There was something else they wanted me to do here, too, with these things. I don't think I need that last stabilizer. I think I prepped it for nothing. I think that was just a waste of effort. I think HS, amazing. Yeah, I don't know how an hour's gone by already, considering I've built dick for shit nothing. I built this. That's it. I built this guy, which is awesome. I love it. And it's got teal feet. But no, I haven't done anything else. Oh, dude, yeah, dude. I used to. I even like when I was younger. I even built my own Nerf gun. I did. It was like a thing where you took like a bicycle pump and you combined it with like a soda bottle and with a ball valve. And I created an entire Nerf gun that shot bullets. Don't tell me I'm just yapping. I'm building your damn board. I know you want me to build it faster. Stop that. I'm trying to be a professional yapper. Will you let me yap away? Damn. I gotta figure out what to do with these. I don't understand these things. These are so tiny. What do they do? Oh, is it telling me I need tweezers? Oh, fuck that. I don't think I have. Oh, I do have tweezers. Ready for this? It's got a knife and tweezers. Okay, if it's going to work. Apparently it's stuck. Okay, I guess I don't have tweezers. I could go get them real quick, and I probably need to. Oh, no. There we go. Got him. Let's see. What's up, Ace? I don't really know what that is, Slat, so I'm going to go with probably not. Just because I don't know what they are, so I would say because I don't know what they are, I probably don't know how to do it. What the hell are these supposed to even do? All right, this is getting goofy. I think these are supposed to go in the bottom side of this, but like I don't understand. What is back? What is that? What is that supposed? What does that do? What is I don't have any bots set up for this thing. So are you looking like info on to donate? If you want to donate, again, no one has to ever donate. I'm just doing super chat right now. I don't have anything else set up currently. I think it'd be fun in the future to do some other stuff, but for now, just super chat's what I got. What's up, Turtle? Holy shit. It's been a hot minute. You stop by to hear me beatbox or to see me fail at building a fucking keyboard? Because this is terrible. I don't understand how they want these to go in. It's ridiculous and stupid. Like, what the fuck? I don't understand how these are purposeful. Guys, look at this. Hold up. They want me to... Can you even see that? You can't even fucking see it. That thing. I'm supposed to be putting that into like the other side of the stabilizer that I just struggled to put in for like an hour. So, competing again. It's something that I've wanted to do. But again, it's like one of those things where it's like to come up with battle routines and to prepare for a battle takes a lot of time. It's not quite the easiest thing to do. And so it's like, I want to do it, but doing that to a degree that I don't have myself set up where I'm like weeks ahead on short form content or I don't have an editor, like preparing for it takes a lot of time to prep, which means it takes time away from content creation, which if I'm trying to make money from beatboxing, that's kind of where I think I can make my money from it right now. And I think that's a challenge. So right now I decided to get back into some tutorials. I'm trying to do, what's with the fish? Oh yeah, you called Turtle a fish. Turtle's not a fish. Turtle, do you still got that dope mustache? All right, this is stupid. I don't understand the point of these. I really don't, and it's not working. These people just inserted these things like it was nothing. So what the fuck? I don't understand. Am I allowed to not understand? Is that a thing? Gizmo, what are you doing? Why are you sitting by the trash pile, my guy? What are you doing? You guys can see my dog. He's chilling. He's chilling with me as I sit here in like absolutely. Oh, you're so kind, Turtle. Let's see here. Oh, I got it. I got it. All right. I have no idea why that's an important element of any of this, but I guess we're going to sit here and struggle on this. Maybe I'll just be building one keyboard on here today. No, that's no fun. I got to do my keyboard too. We might just be here for hours. This might be like a 4-hour stream. Oh, thank you, Henry. That is so kind of you. I appreciate that. It's awesome. Oh, I actually had the donation pop up. Epic. I love that for me. I appreciate that. Thank you. Because again, like what I'm doing is all content, all the money that I make through this content just goes right back into content, right? The more money that I can generate through my videos, which means I need to get views, that goes right into an editor or a thumbnail artist, which then equals faster editing and thumbnails. Where is this next one? Okay. Fuck. Ow. This is stupid. Lip roll. Are you still trying to find new beatbox sounds? See, the thing is, this is like stupid. They're so tiny. What am I supposed to do with this? Sorry. Again, I told you guys we're just going to be here watching me struggle building a damn keyboard. Because I have to do, what, like 8 of these? Yeah, I have to do 8 of these. This is dumb. I've done 1. It's taken me like 20 minutes. Ow. I don't understand the point of it. She's in chat. So I think the idea is no one cares about, me making content. My wife's my biggest supporter, hands down. But Omegle is something where it's like, I just don't even know if I want to do it. It's not a dating site. It's just a randomized chat site of people. So no, in that regard, she doesn't give a shit. Because I'm on there to beatbox, right? Let's see. But yeah, I don't even know if I want to do Ome TV or anything like that. It just depends. I don't know. I guess that I have one idea left, but I don't know if I want to actually do it. I have other ideas that I think I don't know. The problem with Omegle is that this is stupid. The problem with Omegle is that it's such an easy form of consistent content, right? And that's the thing, right? Yeah, Omegle's gone, dude. Omegle's been gone. I gotta try this technique real quick. Hold on. This is stupid. I don't know if anyone else who's built these things actually puts these little things in, because I don't understand the fucking point of them. You're seeing me get frustrated in real time right now. No, Omegle's been gone. They banned that thing. I think the person who ran the site, they were getting flooded with so much like potential lawsuits and stuff, because again, it was kind of a terrible site. Like, let's just be completely honest here. What if I do this? I got to use like 6 tools to try to put this together. Where did my screwdriver go? This is so stupid. So to finish my thought on Omegle, the problem with it is such an easy form of consistent content. Because like, I could hop on Ome TV every week, easy, and I could probably get enough content, and I could vary my beatboxing and editing and everything up enough where it wouldn't be repetitive. But all right, I don't see the point in these. I think I'm going to scrap them. I truthfully don't understand the need for them, so I think I'm going to scrap them, because I think it just seems goofy, and I'm watching this video, and this person did not put them in because it seems dumb. Let's see if does it even tell me why I need to put them in? Do you need to put things on the backside of stabilizers keyboard? And then you have to go to Reddit, because Reddit's the only place where you can get accurate information anymore. Do I put No one's got an answer for me. This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. Yeah, so I'm guessing I don't know which one exactly that you're talking about. The Wally does. We've talking about the like that one. Then yes. Let me see. Okay, what do you think is good stuff to do for a talent show? Oh man, well, I did a talent show once. It was the first ever beatboxing performance that I ever did, and it was in high school, so I wasn't even beatboxing very long at that point. I'm pretty sure I did a cover of Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites by Skrillex, and then I did I think I did Lollipop by Lil Wayne, and I think I did A Milli by Lil Wayne as well. I liked my hip-hop covers back then. Like... But not that good. It was I'm pretty much sure I was just probably saying Milli, and I was just doing a simple vocal with beatboxing. Where are the other ones? Oh, there it is. Yes, I would say, yeah. Yeah. Jake was here for that. Jake also decided to, was it that video? No, he didn't include that video in his best man speech.
From a lip in there.
All right, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm scrapping these. If they need to go in at some point in my life, I will do that. But for now, I'm not doing it. I've been sitting here for like 20 minutes trying to put those damn things on. So that's not happening. That is out. That is scrapped to oblivion. What the fuck is next? Oh, yeah. So, sorry, Henry. I'm totally distracted. To answer the question on talent shows, I would say for a majority of it, try to keep, because you're appealing to a general audience. You're not appealing to beatboxers. So I would say in general, try to keep it more on the simple terms. So like if you were even just to be like, people will go nuts for that. Like again, like if you watch, and I feel like I've mentioned it a lot, but I feel like it's a good reference recently. The things that Tara Stanton's doing, he's singing and doing lip rolls, and it's nothing like. It's really good, but it's not insanely complicated, right? And I think I saw an interview with him talking recently. He's doing it. It's simpler, so it's more mass appeal, right, for a general audience. So when you're trying to come up with stuff, if you're doing a talent show, relevant song covers of the time could be very good, but more simplistic stuff. Like if you start and if you want to include some really technical stuff, which I think you still should, you can include it near the end after you've already grasped their attention. Things with rhythm that they can latch to. Like I don't know. I haven't done a talent show or an open mic or anything in a while, but I would say the general advice from me would be to do some more just simplistic rhythms that they can follow, maybe some song covers. And then if you want to hit some technicality there near the end. Oh my God, I'm losing my voice. What is going on? And drugs affect the ability to beatbox. Interesting question. I don't smoke, do drugs or vape, so I don't have an exact answer on that. I can't imagine smoking helps, considering you're impacting your lungs and your airway negatively. So I can't imagine that it helps. Drugs, I have no idea. I know that if I was to drink any form of alcohol, my beatboxing gets really bad and off rhythm very quick. That's quite the funny thing to follow. But so now I put in these is that what it says? These guys. I think I can start speed running this now. I think I did the hardest part, and I think I skipped the hardest part. And I'm hoping it doesn't actually make a difference. I probably should look at the back of this person's board that they're building right now and see if that actually makes a difference. Why won't you open? Come on. All right, the tweezers don't like to work, but my wife bought me this fun little keychain that's got a knife on it. It makes life hella easy. All right. Are these the stabilizers? Or are these the feet? These are the feet. Where the... There they are. Okay. I need to put those on anyways. They did not put them in. I am not putting them in. It's a damn nightmare. All right, sorry, I'm back. I'm now focusing up. So let's see. You will have to eventually show them technically. If you're just doing a talent show, you don't ever have to show technicality. It's kind of whatever you want to, represent yourself as in your music. I just know that from a general audience appreciation, they can get into something that they can understand. And if you're up there and you're like, they may not know what's going on or why that's so impressive. So at max, they might just be like, oh, that's cool. But they're not going to be like, boom, So that's just kind of like my thought on that. My God, I got a tickle in my throat. I can't get rid of it. I gotta put feet in now. My God. I don't think that's gonna go away. Oh. No, I don't know if this is gonna get better. Fuck. No, they do smoke. Both of them smoke, and they've been in my videos, and they're both fantastic top of the line beatboxers. That's why I said, like, I can't imagine it helps, but at the same time, I don't know. It doesn't impact them as much, I guess. Where do these screws go, though? I don't understand that part. There's so many different spots. Is it just like those 4 spots? Wait, did I screw up? Shit. I might have screwed up. I don't understand the purpose of these two. I have 2 spacebars here. Which one did I do? Oh no. Okay, I think I'm okay. We'll find out at the end. Alright, so I gotta put 4 standoffs in? Is that what this is? This is 4 standoffs? Alright, so yeah, I mean, if you spam anything that sounds inhuman, people are 100% going to get on board with that. But again, like, spam to a degree, but also make sure, if I drop these screws, I'm screwed. I think I just dropped it. I'll never find it. I'm never going to find that tiny-ass screw. I found that tiny-ass screw. I thought I was never going to find it. I found it. Which ones go on the bottom? This is ridiculous. I never should have chosen to build this on stream. This is insane. Super goofy on my part. Let me tell you. Who thought this was a good idea? Sure as shit shouldn't have been me, because it's a terrible idea. I'm sitting over here failing like a bitch trying to build a damn keyboard. Who would have thought? Yeah. Okay. This is crazy. Yeah, Primal Fear Base. Sorry, I realize I get really into building this, and I'm not even thinking about beatboxing at all, and that is so not fair to you lovely people. I should be beatboxing and talking and building keyboards, but I am so ADD. It is so difficult for me to even focus on that. Like, it kind of goes crazy. Crazy. So I guess I can ask a question here. I can ask you guys a question. What kind of beatboxing content would you all like to see, right? So I have, again, a billion ideas for stuff I want to see, and I have ideas for things like I think might work, right? Things like I tried things like I tried that the emoji video recently because I think Spencer X had a successful one in the past, and I was like, oh, that'd be cool to try. And I have a lot of shorts coming out of it, which is good, but the video itself did not do very good. So what kind of stuff do you guys want to see? Because I kind of started doing tutorials again, just packaged differently, so it wasn't just direct sound tutorials. And so you want singing and beatboxing. I can't sing. That sucks. I will have to learn how to sing, I guess. Oh, that's really cool, Henry. Right now, I can say that I don't know if I will do a shout out. I really appreciate you asking me though. You can send me a DM on Instagram. We could talk about it further. I'm kind of refraining from shout outs for the moment, and I'm just trying to focus on making content on my own channel. But we can chat about that further if you want in Instagram DMs. Why are you not screwing in? Come on, there we go. Okay. This is goofy, guys. If you wanted to build a keyboard, I recommend it because it's going to be really cool in the end. But at the same time, this is a nightmare, and you can watch it be a nightmare in real time. Oh, I still have one more. Where's this last one supposed to go? What the unless it's just like an extra in case I screw up. I think it's just an extra just in case I screw up. I'm going to go with that. I think it's just an extra in case I screw up. Let's see how many lip rolls we have. That's not a lip roll. I guess technically. Putting foam on right now in case anyone was wondering. For the one person, two people wondering, you guys are fantastic and I love you guys being here while I struggle to build a keyboard. So this foam is going to help dampen everything. It's going to make it sound thicker. It's going to be really cool. Do you think you're still going to be able to beatbox? Oh, I hope I can still beatbox at a high level at age 50. I mean, we have many beatboxers who have already, aged up and are still doing their thing. I'm just hoping that my jaw doesn't fall apart prior to that and that everything still works. This way? Yes. Okay. Palm plate is on. I think this is where I have to now screw in the plate. Is that correct? And then I put in a bunch of switches. And am I actually almost done? Is that true? Am I actually almost done? That would high key be awesome. All right, so now I'm going to start. So, yes, slap. The answer is I hope. I hope that I am still beatboxing by then and still able to. I want to teach my kids to beatbox. I think that'd be cool. I always make jokes where I want to teach them how to beatbox before they even learn how to talk. That'd be funny as shit. Instead of dad, I'd be like, and you'd be like, whoa. And that'd be cool. Yeah, I guess it was only these 4. Can you explain halftime? I hear it a lot. I don't know. Okay, so God, I feel like if I'm going to try it, I'm going to butcher the explanation. I feel like I don't want to touch that one with a 10-foot pole because I don't know if I actually have an actual, like, I don't know, what's the word, music theory answer for you. I feel like if I had to guess off the top of my head, and again, this could be 100% wrong, but you're asking me to guess on the spot, I think it's like, where it's like, people are like, where you're just like kind of filling the beats half instead of as full. That's a guess. I could be wrong. Take that with what you may. Look up music theory halftime and you might get a better answer than that. But it's kind of like when you hear like Alex Senior like he's slowing it down. That's a guess. Again, probably completely wrong. I think I get to put switches in now. Is that true? Because that would be fun. Oh, it is. It is true. That is fun. I get to put switches in now. So I have a bunch of these beautiful purple switches here. And I'm going to figure out what the hell I'm doing with this because I actually have no clue. And this person didn't show themselves putting switches in. Inward bass variation. So I used to do a lot more. I need to train my vocals up to do that again. How is that supposed to work? There's no holes there. What the fuck? I don't understand this at all. I legitimately don't get it. I don't get it. Do you get it? I don't get it. Actually, I feel like I'm stupid, and I feel like I don't get this. Oh my god. Okay, so first off, well, to talk about the helium thing real quick. It's so funny because I made that video because helium is helium. It's a gas, right? It's an element on the periodic table. And I've done videos like that before and all that stuff, and I did not expect the comments to blow up as much as they did regarding the disappointment that helium wasn't in the video. And I don't know if that was my fault because I initially titled it Beatboxing with Helium, but like that was just, I guess, a misstep on my end because I did not expect the outrage with that one. I don't understand this. I think... Which way do they go? This is so nerve-wracking. I feel like I'm gonna like screw this up so bad and break this damn thing right now. I don't understand. I actually legitimately don't get it right now. So cool idea. You would try to remix routines and put your own spin on it with remix. I'm out of water. It's so sad. Anything with remix would be fun. And that could be kind of chill to have him remix my stuff as well. Yeah, I have 3 extras. And that could be fun. Sorry, I'm like really distracted trying to figure out where to put these, and I don't know how to put these switches in because, like, again, my problem with it right now is I saw to put this black cover on it And by doing that, I now don't know where to put the switches. The holes don't seem right. So I don't know how that works. So I'm trying not to break things, is like my point. And I feel like I'm going to break shit real quick. And I don't want to do that. I didn't get to this point and spend this money to break shit. So if I was to do that, right, if I was to grab a switch, I'm doing very bad at articulating and keeping your guys' attention right now. I am so sorry. So I guess the answer would be this. No, but those don't go anywhere. I don't understand. Why did I think this would go better? I feel like I feel like I don't know. Because like, if you take this stupid thing off, you could see where they go in. Should I just like redo it and take it off? Oh, it's such a nightmare. Because it says it's optional, right? Like, maybe I just shouldn't have done it. Maybe that was goofy. Maybe that was my mistake. Can make a keyboard. Should you use, I'm going to look up, should you use the PE sheet? Should you use the PE sheet keyboard? Reddit. All right, now I see. I see. Like right there, I feel like I screwed up. That might have worked, but like I don't get the foam. I think I'm gonna have to redo this and take off the foam because I'm not skilled enough to know what the hell I'm doing with it. That's just the facts, guys. I'm not at all. Yeah, I still have a whole nother board to go. I'm on like an hour and a half now. Oh, fuck me. This is going so good. I love this for me. All right, we're going to take off the palm plate. All right. I think this means I have to take off the damn stabilizers now too, which again, as we noted earlier, that was a fucking nightmare. Yeah, I have looked up Neo 65 builds, and I actually have a build pulled up right here that I'm looking at. But and I'm looking at it from a person named Keyrist. And can I take this off without? Or is it, no, it's stuck underneath. All right, so now I got to look how to take a damn stabilizer off and then go through that nightmare again. That sounds unfortunate. I don't get, because I feel like this foam, like it pushes through it. Maybe it's fine. Maybe I'm just being timid about it. And maybe I'm just being a little, yeah, maybe I'm just being timid. Because the foam mod is a thing that you can do, and I've watched this person build it. The real question is, did Alex Otos do it? Bye, Henry. I appreciate you hanging out and chilling. This has been a real chill stream, I'm telling you guys. I have not beatboxed as much as I should have. I think when it comes to profanity and stuff, I think I'm a person who curses a lot. I'm not even going to lie. I've tried to censor myself in here, but I've done a very poor job at it. Seriously, thank you, Henry. I appreciate it. Sorry, I just reread your chat, and it really that was my bad. And I really appreciate the donation. Thank you. I'm looking over there like you're over there. You're over here. Thank you very much. So profanity in lyrics, I don't think profanity in lyrics is a bad thing because I curse a lot. So it's like really, but it's like at the same time, if you're like doing an open mic night in like a coffee shop and you're like, yo, fuck this, people are gonna be like, what? Like, what are you doing? So it's like, or they're like, get the fuck up. So yeah, no, it is what it is, Carlos. That's what I'm telling you. But the so just know your audience. I think that's really what it is. Plus, if you're cursing a lot on social media, they may, like in YouTube, they may not advertise on you as much, and you may not get as much money. So it really depends on what your kind of goals are. I could probably just. See, that's dead center. I feel like I screwed up with that stabilizer. Is it bad that I don't understand stabilizers and I don't understand what's going on with this? Like, this person did that one. Or that's the only one. Shit. I need to kind of like scroll over and see what other one they did. 2 different lengths. Move your hand. Why? Your hand was blocking the one thing I needed to see. That's just unfortunate. Okay, so they have the same one I got. Good. All right, I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with I was being too timid, and we're gonna keep the foam because the foam, it was an optional mod, and I think it will help the sound of the board. And so I think if I'm smart, I just have to stop being a pansy and kind of just make sure I actually do this, and I can actually, whatchamacallit. What time is it? Oh, it's 7:20. I haven't eaten dinner yet. Oh no, that's a nightmare. I'm actually probably gonna have to. I'm probably not gonna get both boards done this time. I'm probably just gonna get one done this day until midnight, trying to get the other ones done. Yeah, no, it's well, okay, no. So bad habit depends on your perception of it, right? I feel like I grew up being told not to curse, right? My mom was like, hey, don't do that, blah, blah, blah. And then I met my wife, who curses just as much as me, which is kind of fantastic. And I feel like her family also told her, like, you're never going to find someone who wants you to curse. Who knows why? But let's see. I think that's not in. Yeah. All right. This is me struggling. This is going great. Like, why are you not working? Am I just putting it in wrong? Am I like bending the shit out of this? Because it is like that, right? Sorry, this is like, I feel like this is goofy as hell. Yeah, no, I've actually been seeing Den stream a lot. You see, yeah, I know my goal is to stream more. This, again, like, I'm just trying to get back into, my goal is, what I want to do is all my streams, I want to have a purpose. I want to have concepts behind it, so I can leave the VOD up and people can watch back and it makes sense to watch. So like when I did beatboxing and gaming stuff, like it made sense to watch because it's a full video on its own. All right, so it's up there, and I'm already doing this. Why the hell is this not working? I'm going to try it one more time. I'm going to try a different switch. Maybe that switch was just messed up. Okay. Hey guys, we got a switch in. Holy shit. That only took an hour and a half to get our first switch put into the keyboard. Ridiculous. So Slat, to answer your question, I think this pin's a little bent. To answer your question on reaction streams, the answer to that is going to be no. I actually want to try something real quick. And that's because, and I did a whole video recently, if you haven't seen it on my channel, where I chat about reaction content within the beatboxing community. I gotta make sure I don't screw things up. So I want to make sure that I can actually put a keycap on this. Look at that. All right. Sorry, I'm too happy with myself for actually getting to this point of actually getting a switch on the damn thing. Okay, so we got that switch on the board. Epic. I need to put this arrow key back. Hopefully it doesn't mess something up. Okay, nothing's stream's still going. Okay, we're good. So yeah, I mean, I probably won't be doing reaction stuff because unless I can find a way to do it so it won't, harm the original creator. That's kind of like the main thing, but I don't know of a way to do that off the top of my head because beatboxing content, you kind of have to watch the beatboxing to enjoy it. So I don't know. All right, cool. This is easier now that I know that I'm just being stupid and the switch was in the whole time, just the palm plate was bending. So now let's speed run this and beatbox. And if there's any more questions, I'll answer that. Q&As could be fun. And I do think more Q&As would be enjoyable. So I gotta make sure I'm actually talking into the mic. I'd have to rewatch his counter. I definitely remember watching it, and they didn't really hit a lot of points. They just kind of... I don't really want to say too much here because I don't remember the video in the context of it. I know that I definitely had opinions on it, so I feel like if I was ever to respond to that in a manner that that could be viewed, I'd like to rewatch it again to formulate my thoughts on that. Because again, remember that beatbox video, that reaction video I made about reactions, it was like highly planned out. Like I made sure that I said the stuff that I wanted to say and nothing incorrectly. And my wife is a copyright lawyer as well, an IP lawyer. So I was chatting with her about it too, regarding everything about it. So I think I saw something about his reaction channel too. I don't know why I thought a microphone would be a good idea. I saw something about it too, and I saw that I think he was demonetized. And so as a result of being demonetized and not being able to make money, he just privated all of his videos. It probably came from strikes. That's probably where they came from. Yeah. So, I don't know. Reaction content is just not my favorite kind of content personally. It's not my cup of tea. And I think that's fine. Everyone's got their different cups of tea. I just don't want to see... I want to see more creativity in beatboxing. I want to see less reaction content because I think there are so many other things that could be made and we're not currently doing it. But yeah, so let's just beatbox and try to speedrun this. Reactions bring the music art out more though. So I guess that is where I kind of disagree with it to a degree. I think, like, sure, reaction channels, they can develop audiences, they can develop fandoms, just like any creator can. But, like, and I'm not saying that there aren't any benefit to reactions, right? But I still think that even if someone can, I don't know. Because at the end of the day, it's like let's say I make a new song, right? If I make a new beatbox track and then I personally reach out to reactors and I'm like, I would like you to react to this, that's one thing. But if I release that song and I want it to do well on my own channels first, and then all these reactors start reacting to it before, my video had a chance to get pushed into the algorithm, like, that it's unfortunate. And like, I think that too, because I feel like the likelihood of individuals actually going to the original video after they've already watched the full video is a very low likelihood. Now you might do it, some people might do it, but like in general, I would argue that it's pretty low ratios. These switches are going to sound really good. Assuming I'm doing it right, I'm not like wasting my time here. I think the palm plate just needs to be raised up for these. But yeah, so I don't know. But no, I mean, like, again, like, it's not, it just depends. Fuck, that didn't sound good. It's fine. I mean, reaction channels by nature, if they're not doing them right, are parasitic. I think that is a fair statement because they are utilizing the content of another individual. So I think that is a fair statement regardless of whether you like them or not. If they're doing it in a proper way, though, not as much, right? But they are still utilizing in some degree. Like, I mean, if you watch stuff like, I mean, I know in the video I referenced Fairly Voiced Mother and stuff, but like there are other people who do reactions in better manners. Like if you watch like a Cody Ko video, right? Cody Ko watches like The Cut and Jubilee, but when he does that, like people are there to watch Cody's like skits and commentary. Like he barely shows any clips from the actual Cut video. And for the most part, you never actually see the full Cut video, right? But like with beatbox reactions, with the new meta, people just, and again, it's hard to watch a beatbox video and not watch the full thing in full because it's normally just routines and stuff. All right, this is actually much quicker now. So it's like, yeah, in general, they're going to be watching the full piece of content, unlike other people who might watch less of it. No, that's fair, Slat. That's fair. I know a lot of people do that too. Because I mean, I can't say that I haven't watched reactions after I've watched the original too. Because I mean, I get the vibe. Like, you know, it's, again, that's why I said it's a big sliding spectrum of whether they're good or bad. Because in some cases, someone might have watched and supported and commented and even maybe even donated to the original video, and then they're like, hey, well, I want to know what this beatboxer thinks about it, and then they might go watch it. And, you know, I get that. But my argument mainly stems for like the fact that it could, for people who haven't seen the original, they might see the reaction before they see the original, and that's where that kind of comes into play. So I think we can get back to this topic because I feel like, you know, the people here are the true OGs. What kind of content do you guys want to see, like actual video wise? Because again, I have a lot of really good ideas. Like, do you guys like for Carlos? I know you said you liked the gaming streams. Would you like to see more gaming streams? Because I honestly enjoy doing those, and I want to do. I have ideas to play Elden Ring, Pokemon Infinite Fusion. Shit, what else? I had other ideas for like I want to try like Amnesia the Bunker. All right, I think I'm screwing this one up. Am I doing this one wrong? Hold up. Sometimes I get too distracted in talking or beatboxing, and then I screw this up. Okay, that one's not going in. So let's try it over here. Okay, that worked. Yeah, Slat, no, I totally get that. Like, I mean, but at the end of the day, it's like I understand that mindset, right? And that's why reactions are popular, because people like being able to share the experience of something they love with somebody else. And like, again, that's fun. That's awesome. It does, I mean, obviously, you said you watched the original first, so you are not the situation I'm talking about. But again, they do hit situations where there are people who watch these, you know, reaction videos that have never seen the original video. And that is where you start impacting the original creators and where it starts getting unfortunate. And again, like I still think, again, I think I remember I was talking about there was a lot of like intent behind it too. And it's like, if the intent is you want views and money, then that's just unfortunate, right? If the intent is you, I don't know, there's so many factors that play into it, right? But I know that when I made that video, Anthony Ray did reach out to do like a podcast and talk about it. But I think for me, I just kind of wanted to make a video, say my piece, and just kind of like, you know, drop it and move on. Because like, yeah, I could have talked more about it, but I said everything I needed to say in the one video. So I decided not to do anymore. Yeah, so Elden Ring, yeah, any horror game, I do want to do more. See, the thing is with this, I have like, dude, I have this really good idea. I know Lethal Company is kind of like dying out a little bit, if it's not already completely dead. But you can mod Lethal Company, and again, I was a software developer for 7 years. So I have that experience. I've never modded before, so I'm working on a mod right now for Lethal Company, and I think that would be a very, very fun stream idea if I can get it. That I could potentially also include other beatboxers on too. C#, no. All of my development experience, in truth, has been like C++, Java, Python, right? I did a lot of UI work and backend development, but it doesn't mean that I can't figure out C#, if that makes sense. Which is kind of what I'm looking at now, and I'm kind of just struggling with Unity and C#, but I don't really know what I'm doing. It'd be totally fun if I had someone who knew what they were doing. Me and my brother are kind of trying to figure out the mod as we go. Because again, I think it's an idea where I could stream it, and then I could turn it into a video, and then if that did well, I could invite so many beatboxers in on it, and I think it'd be so cool. But no, Carlos, I'm basically just struggling with C# and Unity right now. That's kind of like the moral of that. I think I got this right. I think we're doing okay. The palm plate's kind of like not completely flush with every switch, which is kind of frustrating, but I don't know how to actually change that. Okay. Business and capitalism problems be ruining beatbox music. Isn't this what happened to... so I'm not sure what happened to rap. Beatboxing right now, it depends on your viewpoint, right? If you're talking about Swiss beatbox, I think there is nothing wrong with trying to run a legitimate business, right? I think... just from my experience in the past year of generating content and trying to, that's my switch, and making content out of it. Yeah, progress. I'm glad you popped back to see that I'm actually putting switches in the damn board now. I don't think there's anything wrong with trying to run a legitimate business, but again, there are things like you have to consider. Like if you are going to run a beatbox battle, right? And you want everyone to sign over their rights and blah 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 and all that stuff, like if you're going to ask them all to come out to Japan, you got to offer some kind of incentive. And if you're not paying for their flights, you're not, because I know like Beatbox Legends used to be an event down in Georgia. I think it still is, but it changed hands. But it was run by Lullet, a good friend of mine. Love Lullet. And when he would do stuff, I mean, he has actually a whole channel on credit cards, and he actually just made a video talking about this. I think that's why it's fresh in my head. But he would, what is going on? Come on now. I mean, when he brought all the judges out, I mean, he brought, I swear Codfish was one, but I know Wing was there one year. I was there when D-Lo and Collapse were there. Like, he was bringing people out from out of country, is my point. And he had full credit card, mile points on that. People were coming out for free. They weren't paying for their own flights. I know those were judges, right? Completely different for battlers. They all had to pay for their own stuff to get there. I don't know where I'm going with this rant. I think it was just like, for like GBB and stuff, people who pre-qualify and like your entire business model is about GBB. Like, yeah, like at this point, like people's per diem should be paid for, their accommodation should be paid for, stuff like that, right? And I don't know if they are because I'm not involved in any of that. But there's nothing wrong with stuff being turned into a business. I think some stuff is weird, and stuff should be run better. But I think that's just everyone trying to figure stuff out as they go, and it shouldn't be done like that. Sorry, I'm like really half thinking and half talking because I'm really trying to figure this out. I'm screwing up, guys. Oh, you're making a game for VR chat. That's dope. No, you can make models too for VR chat. That's dope. Sorry, I'm really late to reading that, Carlos. I still have not done VR chat myself, but I remember watching Wobbles do VR videos back in the day, and I thought that was really cool. So maybe. Is VR just VR? It's gonna sound like a really stupid question, but is VR just VR, or is it like, are there specific games on VR that, you know? Because I know VR chat's a thing. I just don't know what else is a thing. It's like, what other games on VR are there? Only a few more to go. Assuming I don't screw this up. We're at 2 hours now and I haven't even finished the first board. Oh, this is embarrassing. God damn. So hopefully by the end of the stream, you guys will see one keyboard. I will have to pause the other keyboard and do that on my own free time. But as long as I can build my brother's keyboards, I can bring that to him tomorrow. That will be my success of the day. Okay, that switch was upside down for some reason. Beat Saber. Oh, Beat Saber. Yeah, I know that one. Oh, oh yes, Phasmophobia on VR. That would be fucking terrifying. I don't know if I'd like that one. That sounds rough. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I put on a VR headset once, but that was probably roughly like 7 or 8 years ago when it first kind of dropped. So no, to answer that question, I have not. These are sideways. Why the fuck are these sideways? Oh no, they said something about this and I did not pay attention.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna be so sad if I screwed this up. I don't know. No. We're just gonna keep. Nah. I gotta make sure I actually did the right layout. That'd be really embarrassing, and the stream would end very abruptly because I would quit on spot. Spacebar. Unless there's 2 side space bars, then we'll be okay. We didn't screw up. That's a fucking miracle. I really thought I put on the wrong layout, and I was really sad there for a second. But the switches do have different things, so maybe I might have to swap a switch around or two, because I might have screwed that up. Best VR game out there is Half-Life. I'll have to check out. Okay, I'll have to look that up then. Maybe at some point I will get a VR headset too. Do I have to do? Sorry, this has been a nightmare of a stream. I don't even know what's going on with me. I don't know how to build a keyboard, yet I decided to get on stream and do that. Answer me this, answer me this, answer me this. Okay, so I think all the stuff's in now. I think I did it. And then I gotta do a gasket mount, and then I gotta connect the daughter board. Ugh. Yeah, dude, VR horror sounds like it'd be terrifying, and I'd probably piss myself. But it could be fun. Because Phasmophobia, honestly, once you start, I feel like the first few times I played it, it was terrifying, right? It was like scary. So you get jump scared. But once you start to actually think about the game mechanics behind all of it, then you start to think about it differently. You start to think about it like, ooh, no, wait, hold on. I need to listen to that ghost because that ghost. Okay, so I think that's good. Now we have to do the gasket mounts and then connect the daughter board. Are these the gaskets? Yes, they are. Yeah. This is an O-ring. This is an O-ring thing, but I'm not going to be doing the O-ring for this one. I'm going to do the gasket mount. I think it sounds a little better. It's a lot of gaskets. Do I need all the gaskets? I don't think I need all the gaskets. These gaskets go kind of crazy. Which way do they go? Dude, that's fair. I mean, if I had a VR headset, I would honestly probably only play Phasma in VR too. I feel like that would be the scariest way to honestly do that, because I don't know if I could do that. But could you imagine VR but also controlled by beatboxing? That would be crazy. Honestly, low key, because I have to move all my monitors out of the way. I keep forgetting the camera's in front of me, and I keep looking over here. And I think that's just a mistake I'm gonna have to like figure out. But the goal is, if I had my way, I would be streaming. Oh shit, hold on. I would be streaming once a week. I just need to find, right now it's gonna be once every other week until I can probably find a thumbnail artist to help me keep up on thumbnails. I think I'm missing one, or they gave me an extra. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, they gave me an extra. Okay, now we have all the switches in, all the gaskets are in, all the stabilizers are in. If the stabilizers weren't in at this point, we'd be screwed. Let's see, I gotta bring up this board. The board might not be flat with everything like I wish it was, but I think we're okay. Now we have to do some technical shit. Let me organize myself. So the slat, to answer your question, I do not. I do have a Discord server. It's just not set up yet. I do want to get it running. I need to figure. I have a Reddit page right now. The next thing to get set up is the Discord server, because I would like to do more stuff on Discord, right? And just have a place where people can come and chat and be more specific. That's kind of what Reddit was, so we can hold discussions and stuff like that. So yeah, there is a link for my Reddit page down below if you guys weren't aware of that. That does exist. Okay, so now we're on the daughter board connection. Let me watch how they did this real quick, because I feel like this is the one thing I don't want to. Well, there's a lot of things I don't want to screw up, but I guess I can grab. These Ziploc bags do not want to open at all. All right, looks like we're cutting this one open too. All right, they gave me 2 cables. I'm gonna guess that's just in case I screw one up. Shit. I need to learn to not hit my microphone. Okay. So how did she connect this? All right, just use hands, but you gotta flip the switch up. Okay. Oh no, which way do I put it? There's 2 different ways. I can't see it. I think I see the white tip there. Okay, so that'll go like this. Shit. I don't want to screw this up. So she definitely did this. Sorry, I haven't looked at chat here in a second. Yeah, playing horror with friends on a VR chat, that sounds like a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. That sounds really good. Wait, am I putting? No, I'm not putting it in the wrong side. No, that's right. I gotta move the mic. All right, so that's connected. So now let's put this off to the side real quick. And then let's grab this board. Let's flip it over. We're going to put the feet on the board. I just messed that up. Put you to the side too. Fuck it. Yo, good morning. It is so not morning for me, but it's morning for you. Epic. Hi. So what are your eyeglasses degrees on? Oh, I don't know. They're not very great. They're not terrible. I think It's like 1.25 is like the worst, I think. I don't remember which one. That's a good question. It's not that bad, I think, is my answer to it. It could be worse. I'm glad it's not. All right, so here we go. The fuck? Is that loose already or is that stripped? Oh, that's the wrong screwdriver. They gave me so many mini screwdrivers, I'm just getting confused now. Okay, we're going to replace these silver screws with the black screws they gave us for the clean build. All right, so taking this weight off, we should see 2 batteries underneath. Fuck. How you doing, bud? You stretching out? Okay. That was more difficult to get out. This is a really... I'm excited to peel that whole thing off and show you guys. It's really cool. It's a nice chrome-plated dusk chrome. Sam, I don't know if Cassie's still here. I think she might still be here. Do my beatbox intro? Yeah, I need to revamp it entirely, so... I severed the strings in the puppet here, cut them down.
Now I'm here.
Sam, get your L's out of here. Now. Okay, so now that this... Shit. So now that this is out, I have to put... Check it out. Check it out. Sorry, I have to like feed this cable through like so specifically where I'm trying to make sure I do that, and it's just like, how the fuck did they do it? Is it longer than I think? Is that why? There we go. Okay. It's longer than I think. Okay, wait. Wait, come on, cable. Okay, hold up. The board is in the fucking tray. The board is in the tray, I repeat. The batteries are falling out, but the board is in the tray, people. Okay, so now I have to do the same thing here. That I did before. I think I did it. I think I did it. I think we're there. I think we're 2 hours into the stream and I might have finally built one board. This is so embarrassing on so many levels. But if somebody watches this, they'll get to witness the difficulties and the challenges of building a board for the first time with me. So that's fun. I gotta get this weight back in here now. Come on now. Why are you not? There you go. No, what the fuck? Okay, you're not. Okay, there we go. Do I need to like, are these... think these are good. I don't think I need to do anything with that, right? Sorry, I gotta make sure I don't like have to take the plastic off this battery or anything like that before I start like a fire or some shit. Oh my god, I think I'm almost there. Oh, yes. Discord versus IRL. Two completely different things. I personally would like to get back into Discord. I think that'd be fun. But speaking about the difference specifically, it's just they're two separate things. Live performances are a completely different animal than online, right? Because like on a stage, you have to know the sound system. You have to know, on a stage, you have to know the sound systems. You have to know, sorry, distracted. We're gonna go with these screws. You have to, like on a stage, you basically have to know how to interact with an audience and specifically know how to work a sound system, right? When you're at home, you can just use a microphone. You could do whatever you want, set your own EQ, your impressions, which I guess at the end of the day, you still have to know how to do that. But it's just, I feel like it's just a different animal when you're on a stage. And you get live reactions versus Discord, which is just people yelling and stuff, you know. How do you do this? Is it just, do I have to like cut these or do they just come? Oh, no, they come out right there. Okay. Stage presence is basically the difference between the two, right? Because again, if you're battling on a computer, you don't need to know the stage presence element of it. You still need to know how to develop a good routine and do all that, but stage presence wise, you don't need that. But the cool thing, obviously, about Discord battles is the frequency of them. You don't get that frequency with live events. And so Discord is very beneficial because you get feedback on material more often and you get to experience battling more often. It may not be on a stage, but you can get the vibe of how to do responses or what you want to do in a battle. The only difference is the only reactions you're going to get are going to be beatboxers that are also online beatboxers that maybe won't represent what you might see during a live performance. I remember when I battled a lot, one thing, oh shit, is that right? Oh. One thing I remember seeing frequently was, oh shit, duh. One thing I remember seeing frequently was when beatboxers were mainly online beatboxers and they would come to do their first in-person event. I do specifically remember there being sometimes a disconnect on their ability to perform on a stage. And so people like me who never, I definitely used to online battle, but who did more stage presence stuff at the time, it was a different ball game, right? It's like you were able to hold the stage better and keep the audience's attention better. Okay, so now we're going to peel off this plastic. This is going to be fun. All right. We are getting there, people. Oh, this thing's heavy, dude. Oh, fuck. I love that. I think I just smudged it already, but there you go. So we have a... How do I show this without glaring? It's like a nice like chrome. I think it's like a midnight dusk chrome is what they called it. So you have a solid black aluminum board, and you have a nice like dusk chrome because he's doing a Gengar build from Pokemon. So that's why I have all these purple keycaps. We have the dusk. We have that. I'm doing a wheezing board, which you guys are not going to be able to see in this stream because I'm absolutely terrible at building boards apparently. But the next one should go smoother, and I'll just do that off camera. And I got to clean up my mess too. But in theory, I think all I have to do now is put switches on. This is not switches, keycaps. This is fun. I'm like there now. This is kind of exciting. So the caps for this one that I picked for him, it's hard to see, but they're black with purple lettering. So I was trying to keep consistent with, and I'll show you guys the Gengar Artisan here in a minute. I got to kind of like reference my board up here to make sure that I'm like putting the right stuff on. I think I did something wrong. That doesn't bounce back up. Okay. We may have done something completely wrong here. How do I get this off again? Is it the stabilizer? Did I fuck the stabilizers up? That'd be so embarrassing. Yeah. All right, so it's official. I did this wrong. However, I did the stabilizers. They're wrong. Oh no. Because obviously the stabilizer is supposed to bounce back up. They're not bouncing back up. Unless I'm crazy. You guys might not even be able to see if you might not even be able to see a completed keyboard by the end of this. So I do that. Like if I was to put on a shift key, right? Give me a shift key. Okay. Yeah, the Spaceforce got a problem. I mean, I because like that's fine, and that sounds great, but the spacebar maybe just needs to be there's an issue there. Yeah, I'm not quite sure. I mean, I lubed everything, so it should all be fine, but maybe I didn't like. I even went out to a damn auto parts store today to get a very specific grease for it that was recommended. And it's funny because actually there was the person that was at the register actually knew who I was. So I think that was actually really funny. I've been recognized like 3 times in my life in public, and it was one of them. He said it could be. I might have fucked up and overdid it. That might be the case. Because that's great. That's great. But But this one, but the problem is to get to this, I have to fucking take the whole board apart. So when Carlos said pain, that's what that is. Furry, have you built keyboards before? You sound like you know what you're talking about. Maybe I just didn't work it in. Maybe if I... That's unusable. That's unusable. Well, there's no point in me building any more of this if this is because like, taking this apart is going to take hours. Not hours, but clearly it took me 2.5 hours to get to this point. Oh, man. Everything else is completely fine. Are the others? I should check the other stabs. I can't smash the keyboard in Rage. That would just suck. I can't do that, right? Right? I can't do that. Losing my patience with you. Obsessed with the things that you do. What? What is this? Are you telling me I can't put a key on this way with this specific thing? No, I can, so. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. That doesn't even move. What the fuck? What did I do wrong? Yeah, right? That's insane. I've never... What the fuck? I mean, I might have just done a stab wrong. Guys. That might just be the answer. Yeah. Is this supposed to? Yeah, to unmount the stabs, I have to take the whole damn board apart, which I definitely can't do on stream, though. I would be here forever, and I probably should go eat some food. Yeah, I'm going to have to definitely do that, Fury. Right, that's the only thing. So I did them all the same, so I don't understand why that one works. I guess we could try one more, right? Doesn't hurt. No, it's literally just the shift. The shift is the only one that's nice. All right. Well, I'm going to happily call this stream for today. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching me struggle. And I really appreciate everyone hanging out with me as I failed and still failed because this whole board did not work. F in the chat. Yes, F in the chat. I have to fix my problems. But I hope you guys have a fantastic day.